The Ice Cats come in with a record of 2 wins and 2 losses. They beat the Tri-Town Terror Cats in their season opener 6-3, split a pair of games up in Gorham, Maine, and even though technically this is a home game for the Ice Cats, it is their 3rd straight game away from the Danbury Ice Arena. There will be a 4th as they travel up to Chepaug on Monday night to take on the Spartans, and what an amazing start it has been for the Chepaug Spartans. They are 3-4-1. 2 of those wins coming out of state, and they will play out of state tonight against Mount Everett, Massachusetts. They are one of the teams Chepaug has already beaten. That game happens later. Chepaug coming off an incredible comeback overtime win against Newtown on Wednesday night. Chepaug tying up that game with 16 seconds left and then winning it in overtime. So they are 3-4-1, and they are the Ice Cats' next opponent. Chepaug will be in action tonight up in Massachusetts against Mount Everett. Also tonight, New Milford will be at Canterbury hosting Southington. New Milford had their 4-game winning streak snapped by Staples on Wednesday, 3-1. New Milford is 4-3, 2-0 in the conference. The other game happening on the out-of-town scoreboard involving BBD opponents tonight is a backyard brawl in Enfield between the Tri-Town Terror Cats and Suffield Granby Windsor Locks. Both of those teams on BBD's schedule. They already beat the Tri-Town Terror Cats. SGWL comes in 3-5. Tri-Town is 5-3 with one of those 3 losses to the Ice Cats. They come in off a 2-1 loss to the Eastern Connecticut Eagles on Wednesday night. So those games all happen later tonight. This is the only one going on at this hour involving BBD or any of its opponents. A huge opportunity here for the Ice Cats against a Division I ranked team in the Fox Lane Foxes, but one that has really struggled this season. They won their opener against Nyack Tappan Z 5-1. Then they lost 3 in a row, beat Mayapack, and then have lost their last 5, and they are 2-8 coming in today. The Ice Cats will start with Luke Van Rokel centering Kenny Graniker and Elliot Williamson. Luke Van Rokel, Timmy Whitlock will be the defense pair in front of Louis Alfidi, starting his 3rd season as the Ice Cats goaltender. At the other end, Daniel Rojas in his 4th year, a 4-year starter here for Fox Lane. We'll tell you more about him as the afternoon wears on. So the Ice Cats and the Foxes ready to go, as are we here in Brewster. And the faceoff winds up in the Brewster zone. Here comes Henry Della Penna for Fox Lane. He will send it to the right wing corner. Timmy Whitlock back for BBD. Hands it to Liam Gelfand. Pass went behind Elliot Williamson, and it's taken away by Teddy Cow. Now Luke Van Rokel for BBD into the Fox zone and plays it behind the net. Teddy Cow plays it around to the near side, held in there by Van Rokel. So the Foxes having some trouble getting out of their own end. This is Kenny Graniker holding it in the zone. And Mikey Toole will take over for BBD, for Fox Lane. Mikey Toole with 12 goals in 10 games was a one-man wrecking crew against the Ice Cats 2 years ago. Now here comes Dimitri Yates as the Ice Cats change on the fly, and Yates had his pocket picked by Jonah Bai. Jordan Parati fights with him in the corner. Bai and Parati. And the puck squirts loose and is taken by Fox Lane, but held in by Alex Nunez. His wicked shot ends up in the opposite corner, and Fox Lane will start out with some speed. Through the neutral zone, it bounces off of Harry Schechter, one of the 4 seniors on this Fox Lane team. P.J. Miller, a freshman for BBD, will clear it out and send Dimitri Yates on his way up the right side. Yates trying to stick handle around Goldstein, and he scores! Dimitri Yates stick handling around Ryan Goldstein and goes top corner past Daniel Rojas to open the scoring a minute and a half in, and it is 1-0 BBD. Third goal of the year for Dimitri Yates. Well, we said this Fox Lane team was defensively challenged. They've played 10 games this year. They've given up 8 or more goals in 7 of them, including double digits 4 times. And the Ice Cats, who couldn't score at all against Joel Barlow on Wednesday, take only a minute and a half to register the game's first goal. They have the puck again behind the Fox Lane net. Liam Gelfand skates around to the near side, sends it to the left point to Alex Nunez. With one that's knocked away by Daniel Rojas, and I think that may have gone in too. It went off of Rojas and in, and Alex Nunez has a goal 20 seconds past Dimitri Yates' goal. For Nunez, that is his first of the year, and the Ice Cats have 2 quickies. Alex Nunez scored 3 goals last season, and in his first year with the Ice Cats, he scored 2. Now Harry Schechter off the draw, sends it Louis Alcidi's way. It goes just wide of the net, playing it in the corner. Jimmy Whitlock has it for the Ice Cats. Loses his footing. Coming over for it is Mikey Delia, who will play it behind the BBD net. Sends it to the point to Teddy Cow. Shot goes wide of the net. Teddy Graniker is over for BBD. Here comes Graniker. Second game back this season after the foot injury. Cleared out by the Ice Cats' Liam Gelfand. It bounces off a couple of players and bounces behind the Fox Lane net, where Ryan Goldstein plays it around to the far side. Timmy Whitlock holding it in, and now it's cleared. Let's see if that goes for icing, and it will. So the Ice Cats, with 2 goals in 20 seconds by Dimitri Yates and Alex Nunez, have a 2-0 lead early on here in Brewster. Fox Lane last year finished 2-5 in a shortened COVID season. The year before, when they beat BBD, they finished 10-11 and made the Section 1 New York State playoffs, losing in the first round. Now the puck cleared out by Fox Lane. Going back is T.J. Miller for BBD. And Miller, with Henry De La Pena draped all over him, has to follow it all the way to the end boards. Good forecheck from De La Pena. Here's a shot from Aaron Easton, the senior, that's knocked away by Louis Alfidi. Mikey Toole will play it around to the point. Here's a shot from the point, gobbled up by Louis Alfidi. And we get a whistle. That's Sheldon Reinfleisch, who shot that, and so the play will resume in the BBD zone. It will be Dimitri Yates with Parati and Dykes out there as the forward line. Alex Nunez battles in the corner with Aaron Easton, and BBD comes away with it. Here comes Dimitri Yates out of his own zone. Reinfleisch with a poke check, and it winds up on Daniel Rojas' doorstep, and he will cover it to stop play with 3.5 minutes gone by here in period number 1. 2-0 to the good for BBD. As challenged as the Foxes have been defensively, you do have to give it up for Daniel Rojas, their goaltender, and we'll tell you why at the next break. Liam Gelfand is out there with Zach Kappas and Kenny Graniker as the forward line. Kappas controls the puck, plays it back to Luke Van Rokel, who will backhand it down the dasher. Van Rokel got it back, played it towards the middle. Graniker on a backhand. Kappas turns and tries to get a shot away. It goes all the way through the crease. Liam Gelfand chases it down in the corner. Comes away to the left wing with it. The rangy centerman looks for a way through. Instead, he hands it to Graniker. Comes around, shoots one, knocked away by Rojas. And Jonah Bai takes over for Fox Lane and will clear the puck out of the zone. It didn't reach Mikey Toole in time, so Aaron Easton will play it down and go off on a change as the Ice Cats regain the puck behind their own net. Kenny Granica, the pass went a little too far for him. It's cleared out by Jonah Bai to Mikey Delio, who turns the puck over, but Liam Gelfand was already in the zone. Daniel Rojas was not a goaltender before, not a hockey goaltender before high school. He was a soccer rec league goaltender in 2017-18, but the three goaltenders that Fox Lane had all went to play prep school, and they had no goaltenders. So they put out an email asking anybody if they would be willing to try to play, and the only response came from Daniel Rojas, and he's been a 4-year starter. Here's Alex Nunez with a shot that's deflected wide. Kevin Dykes has it on the right wing. TJ Miller at the point now, but he couldn't control the puck, and the Ice Cats have to clear the zone. Here comes Miller, follows the puck to the end board. Sheldon Reinfleisch is down there with him, and Reinfleisch takes the puck away, plays it around to the near side to Harry Schechter. And a forecheck by Jordan Parati holds the puck in the zone for the moment. Now it's taken by Ryan Goldstein, and here comes Goldstein playing it into BBD territory where TJ Miller takes over. Well, the Ice Cats up by 2 here with 5 minutes gone by in the period. Dimitri Yates pokes the puck away from Mikey Toole into the offensive zone. His shot was blocked by Zach Soderberg and cleared out by Fox Lane. Now it's Luke Van Rokel in his own zone for BBD. Hits Kenny Granica, who will play it down as the Ice Cats go for a complete change. Elliot Williamson is down in the corner. Poke the puck out to Van Rokel right point. He dumps it to the cross corner, and it's held in by Whitlock, and Whitlock will take it away from Mikey Toole, hold it in at the left point, and try to play it to the middle. Got it back, right side. Whitlock's shot just missed, not by much. There's Liam Gelfand at the left point. Hands it to Luke Van Rokel. Now to Whitlock, cross ice to Granica, skates around, bottom of the circle, looked for some room, didn't have a shot. Plays it to Whitlock, left point. Here's a shot by Whitlock, that's sticked away by Rojas. Liam Gelfand in the corner with 2 guys on him. And he pokes the puck to Granica and gets it back from Granica. Mikey Toole battles there with him. Toole is a terrible defensive player, and you can see why. Gelfand easily took it away. Whitlock with a shot from the point, sticked aside by Rojas. And now Fox Lane finally will be... No, they can't clear it out. It was held in by Gelfand blindly. Still in the zone. Gelfand takes it away from Soderberg. Tries to poke it under Rojas, who dives down on top, and I think he's got it. And play will stop. It looked like a BBD power play, but Daniel Rojas, taking evasive action, covers the puck with 8:32 left to go in the first period. Goals by Dimitri Yates and Alex Nunez have the Ice Cats up 2-0. So we were talking about Daniel Rojas. He's been a 4-year starter. They gave him a crash course in goaltending in the rink right behind us, the little studio rink upstairs here in Brewster. And he's been a 4-year starter ever since. We got to tip your hat to him for that. Here's Kevin Dykes with a shot off the face-off, and that goes in. Kevin Dykes with his second goal of the year, and the Ice Cats have a 3-0 lead with 8:28 to go in the first. Right off the face-off from Dimitri Yates, so Yates has 2 points today, and Kevin Dykes with his second goal of the year. It's a 3-0 game for the Ice Cats. It'll be Yates, Dykes, and Zach Campus now out as the forward line. Alex Nunez and TJ Miller behind them. And here comes Nunez in front of everybody. Poked away by Zach Soderberg and cleared. But no, it's not cleared by Fox Lane. It's held in by Dimitri Yates. Liam Gelfand plays it around. Yeah, Gelfand's playing the point. I'm sorry, that's Nunez playing the point. My bad. Here's Kevin Dykes, who just scored. Has it on the left side, plays it across the ice for TJ Miller, and Miller will dump it past Harry Schechter into the corner. Miller to the point to Dykes covering for him. Here's a shot by Dykes that ping-ponged into the goal crease, but ends up wide of the net. TJ Miller plays it back to Nunez. Left side. Walks it down the wall towards the middle. Yates couldn't get a stick on it, and it's cleared by... No, it's not. It is cleared by Fox Lane, and out with it comes Fox Lane's Mikey Delia, but he turns it over to Zach Pappas. Now Yates as the Ice Cats go for a player change. Yates gets around Sheldon Reinfleisch down the left side. Plays it behind the net to Mikey Toole. And Toole can't clear it out. The Ice Cats are faster here. Kenny Graniker, as the puck rolls around the shelf and comes down, Graniker pirouettes on the left side, can't control the puck, but does manage to keep it away from Reinfleisch. Here's Gelfand with a shot that went over the top of the net. Still in play. To the point to Luke Van Rokel. Lines and fires, tipped off with a glove and over the top of the net by Daniel Rojas, the goaltender. And now it's taken by Reinfleisch, and the Fox Lane Foxes will send it down the BBD way, and that'll be an icing call. So the play will come back down with 6:43 left to go here in period number 1. It is 3-0 to the good for BBD. We mentioned these teams have played exactly one time 2 years ago on this very day, the third Friday of January. And it was Fox Lane coming back from a 2-goal deficit with 2 minutes to play to win in overtime. A crushing loss at that point for BBD. Here comes Henry Della Penna out of his own zone. Mikey Toole tries to get around Timmy Whitlock, and it bounces away from Alfidi, but wide of the net. That was close. Puck ends up in the corner. Liam Gelfand battles there and takes it away. Plays it around to the near side to Elliot Williamson. It took a while to get to him, so he has to play it to Luke Van Rokel to clear the zone. Van Rokel one-hands it into the Fox Lane end of things. Zach Soderberg, nifty deke around Gelfand and plays it down to the BBD line, and the puck is returned there to the Fox Lane line and cleared out. Here comes freshman TJ Miller up the right side for BBD into the offensive zone. Tried to get around Zach Soderberg, and they follow the puck to the end boards, and Soderberg comes away with it. Plays it to Jonah Bai behind the Fox Lane net up the right side past Harry Schechter, and over for it is Jordan Parati. Now it's Soderberg, and he couldn't connect with Chris Wilkenlow, and so here comes Dimitri Yates on Rojas, and Rojas stands his ground and sticks it up into the protective netting, and we get a whistle. So a miscommunication there by a couple of Foxes, and the Ice Cats nearly took advantage of that. It remains a 3-0 BBD lead with 5:20 to go here in the first period. It'll be Yates, Dykes, and Parati with Miller and Nunez face off in the offensive zone. And the face-off ends up on the stick of Sheldon Reinfleisch, hands it to Teddy Cow. His brother Andy is the senior on this team. There's Harry Schechter on the right side. Dimitri Yates all over him. The puck ends up at center ice, where Jordan Parati lost it to Harry Schechter, who plays it, brings it into the zone. Louis Alfidi will give the Ice Cats a chance to reset in their zone, stopping the play with 4:58 left to go here in period number 1. Ice Cats will be up at the Gunnery, the Frederick Gun School as it's now called, on Monday night to play Chippewa. Surprising start to the season for Chippewa. They are 3-4-1. Fox Lane wins the draw. Reinfleisch's shot kicked out by Alfidi, and the rebound comes all the way out into center ice. So here's Sheldon Reinfleisch, hands it to, well, he tried to play it to Schechter. It ends up on a BBD stick, and now Luke Van Rokel. Out with it comes Van Rokel. Jordan Parati at the blue line. Follows the puck down, but it's taken away by Henry Della Penna. Della Penna tries to play it out. He has 7 goals this year, does Henry Della Penna. His brother Charlie was a star here and scored the overtime goal that beat BBD 2 years ago. Did Charlie Della Penna. Kevin Dykes can't play it out. Jordan Parati lifts it into neutral territory. Here's Jonah Bai, met there by Kevin Dykes. And the puck is taken away by Kenny Graniker. Up the left side comes Graniker. From a sharp angle, it went out the outside of the net. Graniker, left side below the icing line. It bounces to the middle. It's taken by Zach Soderberg, who plays it away from the middle, but he can't clear it out. It's held in the right faceoff circle, dangerously to the middle. Gelfand shot stopped by Rojas, the rebound couldn't get teed up, and it's cleared by the Foxes. Let's see if it goes for icing, and it will. But a couple of good saves there from Danny Rojas of Fox Lane to keep this just a 3-0 game. It has been all Ice Cats here in the first period. It's a very young Fox team. They have only 4 seniors. In fact, they have some players here who are still in middle school, which you're allowed to do in the state of New York. You can play. There's a Teddy Cow who wears number 14 for Fox Lane, who's in this lineup, is a 7th grader, which is incredible. And I think there was something amiss with Rojas, and I think he's okay, and he will get back in the net. There was a game where he got pulled, and his replacement gave up 11 goals. So they certainly don't want to see Danny Rojas out of the lineup with Fox Lane. Here comes Henry De La Pena out of his own end. He was an 8th grader when they beat BBD 2 years ago. Now he's a sophomore. Alex Nunez is way bigger than he is, takes the puck away. A dangerous pass, almost intercepted with a breakaway opportunity there, but instead it's BBD, and I think they're offside. Yep, they are offside, and play will stop with 3:12 left to go here in the first period. The Teddy Cow of Fox Lane is in the 7th grade. Greg Soderberg, Zach's brother, is in the 8th grade, as is another member of this team we haven't seen yet today, Owen Oliva. So there are some middle schoolers playing for the varsity hockey team here at Fox Lane. Face-off won by Luke Van Rokel, and Liam Gelfand lost the puck in the offensive zone, so Timmy Whitlock will go back for BBD. Remember, no Daniel McHugh today, so these defensemen getting a workout. They are down a defenseman. Here's Liam Gelfand leading left side. Kenny Graniker into the offensive zone, has a breakaway, but he shot it off Daniel Rojas' blocker. Gets it back, circles to the middle, and that one goes off the chest of Danny Rojas. And it's cleared by Fox Lane. Luke Van Rokel battling with Harry Schechter along the near side wall. It comes to Liam Gelfand, and he will start up with 3 blue jerseys around him. Then here comes Gelfand, gets through 5 guys, but he couldn't control the puck. Plays it backhand to the middle to Yates, who shot it wide. Nifty stick handling there from Liam Gelfand. And here come the Foxes now out of their own end. This is Rothweiss. It's not Reinfleisch, it's Rothweiss. And he had his puck checked away by Van Rokel. Now it's Yates the other way with only one man to beat. And here he comes. Yates around Soderberg. Soderberg did a good job to tie him up. And we're going to have a penalty here against Henry De La Pena for boarding on Dimitri Yates. And that comes with 1:54 left to go here in the period. De La Pena will sit, and the Ice Cats will have the first man-up situation of the afternoon. Already leading 3-0 with 1:54 left to go in the period. Let's see, I think they do 90-second penalties here in New York. I don't think they do 2-minute penalties here in New York. Let's see. But it is a power play situation here for BBD, and it comes with 1:54 left to go in the period. No, it's a 2-minute. Last time we were here, I remember them being 90 seconds, but it is a 2-minute, so it will carry over into the second if BBD doesn't score. Towards the middle, it's intercepted by Mikey Toole, and Mikey Toole will play at the length of the sheet right off the faceoff. Ice Cats obviously didn't score on their 2 power plays on Wednesday as they were shut out. Here's Kevin Dykes. Loses the puck to Mikey Toole again. Timmy Whitlock on the left side, on the power play, walks it into the circle. He shoots. Danny Rojas fights it off, and it goes over the glass and out of play with 1:23 to go in the period. The Ice Cats up 3-0. Goals by Yates, Dykes, and Nunez. It'll be Dykes taking the draw. Kevin Dykes and Aaron Easton, a senior, battle for it. It winds up on a BBD stick. Now TJ Miller. Back to Dykes, left face, or rather Parati. And Parati tried to hit Graniker, and now it's a foot race with Mikey Toole, the dangerous Mikey Toole. Short-handed breakaway. Toole shoots it wide of the net. Mikey Toole has 12 goals in 10 games. He had 4 goals against Byram Hills as the Ice Cats are offside entering, and we'll get a whistle. Mikey Toole scored 4 goals against Byram Hills, which is another poor defensive team, and then scored 2 in each of his next 2 games. He had 8 goals in a 3-game stretch for Fox Lane. Face-off will come just outside the Fox zone. Here comes Liam Gelfand, shoots it wide of the net on the power play with 52 seconds to go in the period. Gelfand, left side, gets around Jonah Bai. On the backhand, he scores! A nifty little backhand, chip backhand to the top corner, and Liam Gelfand has his 5th goal of the season, and the Ice Cats, a power play goal, extend their lead to 4-0. It is just not fair. I mean, Jonah Bai, it doesn't even come up to Gelfand's shoulder. It was easy to get around him, and there was nothing between him and Daniel Rojas, and he made it look easy. It is a 4-0 lead with 45 seconds to go here in the opening period. Alex Nunez goes down for it, off the draw. It's stolen by Rothweiss. His shot blocked by Zach Kappas and cleared. And Kappas hits Brian Turner in stride. The Ice Cats lengthening their bench a little bit here. 23 seconds to go in the period as Rothweiss starts up the middle. Here comes Sheldon Rothweiss. And he has his pocket picked by Dimitri Yates, who has only Teddy Cow to beat. Here's Yates around Cow. Schechter comes over to help and forces a shot off the side of the net. Now Van Rokel walks it in. Shot goes over the top with 4 seconds to go in the period. The Ice Cats will go to the break with a 4-0 lead.